Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Meg Z Beauty. If you haven't been here before, I do hair and makeup tutorials, and if you have been here before, thank you for coming back. Thank you everyone who has subscribed to my channel and liked my videos and watched my videos and anything that you've done to and be involved in my channel. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart because YouTube is like my hobby and it's really fun for me, so it's cool to know if other people find anything out of it too. So today I'm going to be doing almost like, I don't want to say a throwback YouTube video, but I'm going to be doing like a really basic tutorial today because this is a video that I tried filming whenever I first started my YouTube channel and I didn't have like the quality of equipment to be able to do it, and it's like applying liquid lipstick without liner, because like I know whenever like the Kylie lip kits came out, that's whenever liquid lipstick got really popular, and Kylie lip kits didn't only come with the liquid lipstick but it also came with the liner, and liner does make putting on liquid lipstick very easy and simple, but it doesn't always come with liners. So I thought this is a good tutorial to do because I get asked a lot like what liquid lips I use and things like that. So I'm going to go over a few that are good and a few that I know I've tried that I haven't liked too much either. And I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks on maybe like overlining or fixing little mistakes as well. So if you're interested, keep on watching and let's get started. So I quickly want to go over a few things about taking care of your lips before we talk about applying liquid lipstick, because obviously if your lips are completely chapped and destroyed and you try putting on liquid lipstick, it's not going to work out very well. So I'm a person who always used to be like, I can't wear lipsticks or liquid lipsticks because my lips are so dry all the time and I have really dry skin, so it just doesn't work out. And that's really not the case. I have learned. I've learned through lip scrub that that's not the case. If you don't have lip scrub and you have really dry lips, this is a really good item to invest in. It kind of is a scrub. I'm not going to do it just because my lips aren't super dry, so it wouldn't do anything. But it's literally just a sugar scrub, and this specifically is Bliss Fabulous, but like any sugar rub for your lips is good because this is like $18 and I know you can get them for a lot cheaper. But this is something that like really helps your chapped lips and kind of just preps your lips to have liquid lipstick on. So if you're doing a makeup look with a liquid lipstick, kind of think it through before you do your makeup and do this before you apply all your foundation and stuff, because the sugar will like get on the outer parts of your lips and take off makeup. So it's a good thing to do before your makeup. And also because you're gonna have to put chapstick on after it, because weird enough, this will dry your lips out a little bit after, like it takes off all the dry skin and then your lips kind of feel raw. So you have to apply chapstick right after you do this. And while you're doing your face makeup, then it kind of gives your lips a little bit of time to heal from the lip scrub, because if you do the lip scrub and then try automatically applying the liquid lipstick, it probably still won't work out that great. So my lips, I just have a little bit of chapstick on them, as you just saw. I'm gonna give it a second to dry and blend in. But another thing I always do before I put anything on my lips is I highlight the top of my lip, of course. But a lot of people don't do that anymore, I've noticed, in pictures at least. So obviously, whenever it comes to highlighting your lip, that's up to you how like dramatic you want it to be. I know the one day I was leaving for school, my one friend was like, oh, like there's something on your face. And I was like, oh, what? And they're like, you have like a white line above your lip. And I was like, oh, that's supposed to be there. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of preference for people, like how like extra you want to go with the highlighting on top of your lip. It does make a big difference whenever you actually apply the liquid lip. It makes your lips look a lot more plump because it is highlighted up there, but it does look a little bit fake, I guess. But that's kind of what highlight is. Like, everyone knows it's kind of just like sparkles on your face, but it still looks like glowy and glammy and whatnot. Okay, so now for actually applying liquid lip, I'm going to use a Stila or Stia, I never remember, I think it's Stila But I'm gonna use a Stila liquid lipstick just because these are my favorite ones I've ever used, at least anyways. My first liquid lipsticks that I bought from them were these ones actually. These little mini ones. It's like a mini set. And it came with such a good variety of colors. It came with reds, pinks, purples, a nude, a brown tone. Like it came with every color you really needed to start a good liquid lip set. And the quality of them was amazing. So I ended up buying like quite a few more in bigger sizes. I'm just gonna use one of these little ones today. But you know, like pretty much every liquid lip is set up the same. Like this is a different brand, CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte. And you know, like they all are not exactly the same. Like we all know that the brushes kind of change on them, but there's a lot of different formulas of liquid lipsticks, so you kind of have to play around with how those work with the whatever it comes with, you know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, most liquid lipsticks don't come with liners like the Kylie ones do. And the Kylie ones also can come without the liners too as well, but I'm just saying whenever liquid lips first blew up, they were kind of had like a stigma attached of it of having to have a liquid lip with it or having to have a liquid liner with it as well. But that's not necessarily true. Some liquid lipsticks are going to have different shaped applicators and you're going to have to get used to them. If you like the formula enough, you're going to have to get used to the applicator, obviously. A lot of the applicators, like they'll be like thin and then just kind of flat. Let's see what this one looks like. I think like this one's pretty much the same. Yeah, this one just isn't quite as thin. It has more of like an angle to it. You can see this one has much more of an angle than this one, but they both have a little bit of that angle right there. So that's pretty cool. Like, you know, like they're all shaped pretty much the same. But again, getting used to the applicator is important because you want to use that little angled tip there, and that's the part you want to use to whenever you're applying. So whenever I start applying this to my lips, I always start the very, very, very top right here on my upper lip, and I shape that out first. So I do that because I kind of match my top lip, or I kind of match my bottom lip to my top lip. So I'll do my top lip first, and then I'll kind of adjust my bottom lip's shape to match my top lip, if that makes sense. But obviously whenever you're putting liquid lipstick on, like the shape of your lips is going to be more exposed. So you almost have to shape out the bottom of your lips as well to match that. So I'm just gonna get started here. And how I do this, okay, is I literally take this angle flat on my lips and I start not in the center of my lips, but right at the top, and I pull down to the center and I kind of make the first, what's this called? Is this your Cupid's bow? So now that I have looked up that this is definitely called the Cupid's bow, we can continue this video. So I am going to go to I'm going to pretty much create the center of my Cupid's bow right now. I'm going to start at the two highest points of my lips and pull down to the middle of my Cupid's bow. And I'll show you here what I mean. Okay, so like I said, I'm starting from, there's two highest points of my lips right here and right here. And I'm gonna start at one of them and go down to the center. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so after that's done, then I'm going to pull down on the side of my lips. But whenever I do that, instead of using the flat angle side, I'm actually going to use the other side that's more pointed. And this is just going to really let me kind of just make a straight, quick line. Because whenever you use this angle side, it's more of for like a thicker application. But if you just use the very end of this, it kind of just lets you make like that line down. So I'm just going to kind of pull that the whole way down to my, to the corner of my lips. And then I'm automatically just gonna fill in just because I always like to kind of just pull the product down from the line. Okay, now same thing with the other side, just doing that line quick. Pulling down. And then pretty much I usually just take the angle side and I get some product on there, but not too much, and I kind of just go over like the whole upper lip again and kind of smooth any rough edges out. Specifically, like I see a little bit of a rough edge like right here, so like I'll go in and just make sure that's all touched up. Now I'm gonna go to my bottom lip, like I said. I see like right here, I went a little bit over more than I should have, but I'm gonna kind of show you at the end how to fix that, so I'm kind of glad that happened anyways. And what I meant about matching your bottom lip to your top lip is the way I line my lips up here, it makes my bottom lip look very, very small, so I am going to overline my bottom lip just a little bit, which means I'm just gonna go over my natural lip shape a little bit. And for my bottom lip, I do it very, very quickly. I take, again, the very end of it, the very like pointy end, not the angle end, and I just do a line from corner to corner. And it's usually pretty quick too. Again, this kind of takes practice. Like the first time you apply a liquid lipstick, don't expect it to be perfect just after watching this video, because it does take a little bit of practice to get used to your own lip shape. I'm keeping my lips very like calm. I'm not like stiffening them or doing anything like harsh with my muscles at all. I'm just keeping everything very soft and light. Again, just kind of touching up. Remember, always use the angle side for the touching up process, because this makes pretty harsh lines, as I said. And now I'm gonna give it a little bit of a second to dry here. And I'm gonna kind of make some final looks at it, and I'm gonna take my concealer and my Morphe 432 brush, and this is how I'm going to do all my touch-ups. This will work if you have a full face foundation on, if you have nothing on, really anything you have on your face, like this can, like a concealer can blend into pretty easily if you only use a little bit of it. So don't worry about it like not matching your skin tone, because like I said, concealer will blend out to your skin very, very simply. So it looks like here, trying to decide. It looks like I'm probably gonna put some concealer, like I said before, definitely like right here to kind of really straighten out this line. And I'm gonna put some on my under lip just to like make the line of my liquid lip more distinct. So I'm gonna do that first. And all I'm doing is I'm just taking a very, very small amount of concealer and kind of just like recreating my lip line here. And then I'm just gonna take my finger blend that out a bit. And this just really makes everything very like specific and tidy looking and very precise, because like this is how you get it to look perfect. You know, you can't just apply it completely 100% perfectly most of the time. You know, sometimes you have those days where you're like, oh wow, like my lips look good, but most days I usually have to take concealer over somewhere and touch something up. And I'm blending this out with my finger just because I think it just gives it such a nice subtle blend. It's so like almost unnoticeable. Okay, and just those like 2 little touch-ups I think made like such a big difference. It made my lips look very much more even and very much more symmetrical. But I am going to take that angle side one last time after I do the concealer and kind of do those touch-ups and kind of just like rub this color all over like where I've already applied and on my outer lips to make sure everything's nice and dark and even. Okay, and that is all that she wrote. By the way, the lip color that I used in this video, it's called Patina Shimmer. This is a liquid lip, but it does have a light shimmer in it, and it is so pretty. I also have this in a red color that it has a shimmer in it, and it's really pretty. But anyways, see, this one's called Bezo Shimmer, not sure. Anyways, so applying liquid lips, guys, again, practice makes perfect. You know, everybody's gonna make mistakes, so make sure to have that concealer and that touch-up brush ready for the end. And for making sure that your lips are gonna stay on throughout the day, my personal suggestion that I do pretty much anytime I have a liquid lip on longer than 2 or 3 hours is I make sure I have that liquid lipstick with me, and I also have a clear gloss or a very light nude gloss or something like that. So if my lips do start to dry out or maybe start to lose color, I can just put a little bit of gloss over it, and it really just like makes them come alive. Even though it loses that matte effect, that's better than it looking dry and crusty and crumbly. So that's pretty much all my advice for you on applying liquid lipsticks without having a lip liner. I post a new video pretty much every Thursday. Last Thursday I was a little late just because Kibler is actually in Boston, fancily. So we were a little late with our upload. We actually filmed early, but we ended up just kind of having some issues or whatever. So, you know, what happens happens, and this video should be up this video we're filming right now. Will it be up tomorrow? Could it be up tomorrow? Okay. Well, yeah, it should be up this Thursday. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, will you let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you guys next week. Thank you so much.